Hello Pisces, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for mid-February 2022 or thereabouts. It could resonate, through towards the end of February, but let's see. We can start off with the Oracle of Visions here. It is a general reading, Pisces, so take what resonates, leave behind anything that doesn't. It may be for somebody else at this time. But let's see, shall we? What do we have for Pisces, please? What's important for Pisces to consider at this time? What do we have for Pisces at this time, please? Alright, so Pisces, the first card here is number 37, and this talks about relationships. So this is something about relationships. Your interactions with others, perhaps. Thinking about how you connect with others around you. So relationships in some form or another, whether it's close, intimate relationships, it could be close friendships, it could be community relationships or work colleagues. Alright, so it's something to do with relationships. So let's see now. What else have we got? So number 10. And this is talking about knowledge, research, doing research, knowing the facts, the need to know the facts, to be prepared, perhaps to be forewarned as well. So it's important to have the facts in front of you, not to take anything at face value, I feel, here, This could well be to do with relationships, or this may be identifying a second stream for your reading. But let's see. Okay. So we'll go on to the Druid Craft Tarot to get some more detail for you, Pisces. So what's the important message for Pisces to consider mid-February 2022 or thereabouts? What's the important message for Pisces, please? Alright Pisces, we have the heart of your reading, we have the root of the matter, past influences, what's on your mind at the moment, the future going forward, and then something else that your guides want to say to you at this time. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Princess of Swords. So this is some new communication coming in, giving some consideration to a new communication, a new opportunity. The swords are very much to do with the mind, thinking things through and then communicating. We have a lot of spring flowers here with the snowdrops and the daffodils. So there's spring in the air here. It looks like a swift here in the sky, heralding news and new information. So let's see where the Princess of Swords comes in here, where the Princess of Swords fits in to your reading overall. So look, starting with the Anna K Tarot now, so we get some clarifying cards for all the cards on the table, please, for Pisces. Could we clarify all of the cards on the table for Pisces, please? What's the clarifying messages here for all the cards on the table, please? All right, Pisces, at the bottom of the deck we have the Four of Rods. And this is going forward with like-minded people on, you know, joining forces, sharing good times, sharing information, you know, being on the same page as others as you go forward, whether it's family or whether it's friends. But because the first card we had out was about relationships, so, you know, this is very much about relationships here. You know, how we all connect with each other, you know, in different ways. I'm just thinking about, for myself, I have a group of friends, you know, colleagues, locally in the community when I take the dogs for a walk. So I meet other dog walkers and we sort of you build up relationship, you build up friendships as a result of that. And then I have my friendships within my family. And then beyond that, I have friends that I've known for a long, long time, that we share similar interests, you know. It could be you have a hobby and you go to a hobby group, for example, and then you create relationships there, don't you? So this is very much about being on the same page as a group of others, going forward, but in a very positive, joyful way. Right, so let's see where that fits in. All right, let's have a look. At the heart of your reading, we have the fairy lilt and we have the Eight of Cups. Right, that's interesting. So the fairy lilt, this is temperance. It's a major arcana energy. And this is about mending, healing, having patience, moderation in all things. But I feel definitely about tending to things that just need your support, you know, to heal, and mending, applying yourself. But having patience also, and taking your time. But the clarifier is the Eight of Cups, and this is to do with having to move on from a situation that held great promise in the past, but for some of you it sort of lost its meaning, and for whatever reason that was, and you felt you had to move on reluctantly to find your ninth cup, which is your wish fulfillment. This is about blessings. All right, so I feel as you've been doing that, for some of you Pisces, it won't be for everybody, but as you felt the need to do that, or certainly somebody connected to you perhaps, there's been a time also of healing and mending here, and being patient. At the root of this we have the lady, who is the Empress in other tarot decks, and the Page of Swords. So the lady, this could well be representing yourself, Pisces, or it's an energy around you. But the lady is very much about fertility, growth, expansion, caring, looking after, nurturing, healing. It's a beautiful, expansive, abundant energy. And so this is at the root of this. But the clarifier is the Page of Swords. So we may have a couple here. This may be a couple. It's not gender specific, but I feel the lady is representing more your energy, Pisces. And the Page of Swords, this is a slightly more immature energy, if I can say that. Somebody who likes to practice and spar with their words. Quite clever, you know, very, very practiced. Knows how to strategize, if you like. All right, so this is at the root of this. I feel we've got a couple here. The Page of Swords can be a difficult energy to deal with. the past influences, we have the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles, particularly with this depiction, something was growing and came to full fruition, but you had to cut a piece away. You've had to harvest whatever this is referring to. I feel you were waiting a long time for something to grow. You probably nurtured it and put a lot of effort and time in. But then winter came and there was just no more growth. So you had to harvest what you could in the past. But then that sort of left you with a sense of lack, a sense of isolation. A sense of being alone. It's quite a sad energy, this is. If this is not referring to yourself, then this could be somebody connected to you who was left feeling like this, like, you know, feeling bereft, if you like, because of being cut away, cut adrift, if you like. So they're the past influences. All right, let's have a look. This is certainly something to do with relationships, of course. Now, what you're thinking about, Pisces, is the Two of Cups and the Seven of Swords. So here's the relationship. This is what you're thinking about. This is a twin flame relationship. Two people quite closely connected. However, the clarifier is the Seven of Swords, and this is the thief in the night energy. This is the sneaky energy. Somebody who wants more than what they should have, taking what doesn't belong to them. And they do it quite sneakily. I just feel, you know, for some of you, it's not for everybody, Pisces, but for some of you, what you're thinking about is a relationship where somebody is quite sneaky within that relationship. Somebody's wanting more than what they should have or deserve, perhaps. So if you look at the cards along the top there, we have the Princess of Swords, and I feel this is representing an aspect of yourself, Pisces, you know, looking at new communication, trying to think and work out a new path forward, perhaps a new style of communication, perhaps, particularly when dealing with a Page of Swords energy. But it's its connection with the relationship. And somebody within that relationship that's quite devious and self-serving. Although you are on the same page so far as going forward together here. And there is you get a lot of fun and enjoyment. You have a lot in common with this person. So this is quite a complicated relationship, I feel. There's something you had to cut away within the relationship, and it did leave somebody feeling quite bereft. And there has been a lot of healing going on and mending. But currently there is still this energy of separation. There's an energy of separation here. But I feel, and it's probably yourself, Pisces, working hard to mend and repair. Or it could be both of you. It could be both of you, because you've both got very different energies, but there is a close connection here. I'm just coming back to number 10 here, which was knowing the facts, getting all the information, knowing the facts. That's very important for you, Pisces, with this situation. Because with the Eight of Cups, it's not just about leaving a situation. It's about trying to find the ninth cup, which is your wish fulfillment. And that could be referring to the relationship as a whole. That could be saying that you are both trying to find that ninth cup in how you relate to each other. Because you do have a lot in common. I can see that. But there is somebody here that's a bit sneaky and self-serving within the relationship, and that's what you're thinking about here. But you can see here with the Two of Cups, you know, it's very close. This is a very close relationship. Right, going forward, we've got the Eight of Cups again. So we've got the Eight of Cups twice. Going forward, it's here again, and you can see the person leaving the Eight Cups here that look quite empty, and they're on their way now, going up the path now, to find the ninth cup. And you see the moon is being eclipsed here. So it's, you know, something eclipsing, something, an old cycle completing here, and that's why you're in search of a new cycle, and you know, the ninth cup, wish fulfillment, blessings. And it's to do with the Ten of Pentacles. This is to do with abundance. It could be financial, material prosperity within a family situation. And it could be that to achieve this Ten of Pentacles for yourself and the family, you've got to move on in some way to find your ninth cup. And that's where your focus is going to be going forward, Pisces. As an old cycle completes, I feel, and a new cycle is beginning. So it'll have a different meaning for all of you, Pisces. So please take it how it resonates with you. But you need to get the facts, you need to get all the information to hand, I feel, on this journey that you're on. Now, this is what your guides want to say to you, Pisces. We've got the Sun and the Magician. The Sun is about creativity. The Sun in Tarot is the most optimistic card in the Tarot deck, bringing a new life, new creativity, abundance, joy, happiness. You can see we've got the daffodils there again. So this is about springtime, isn't it? New beginnings, new opportunities. The Sun also sheds light on situations as well and brings warmth. And the clarifier is the Magician. So this is about manifesting what it is you desire and want going forward. And that's why we have the Eight of Cups ×2 on the table, searching for your ninth cup. Even if it means having to move on, whether it could be psychologically, mentally, emotionally moving on from a situation. It doesn't just have to be about physically moving on. Because you have to have, you know, get all the information, have the knowledge to hand, and that's what the Magician has. He knows how to manifest all the energies, to bring them together, to manifest something solid for himself that's meaningful for him for going forward. And I feel light is going to be shed on how you're going to do this, Pisces. Bear with me a minute. All right, I'm going to get some more information now. Right, can we have some more information, please, about the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles for Pisces, mid-February 2022. We have some more information, please, about the Eight of Cups going forward and the Ten of Pentacles. Right, two more. One more. Alright, at the bottom of the deck we have the Emperor, and this is very much about taking control, being in control, having authority and taking control, being strong. So I'll just put that to one side. So connected to the Eight of Cups going forward, we have the Seven of Cups and the World. And the Seven of Cups is very much about having lots of options and choices to take with you as you're moving on in this new direction. But yes, taking off, transformation, a time of transformation, and having lots of options as you move forward. And yes, because we've got the World, and as I said here with the eclipse, it's the old, an old cycle completing, ready for a new cycle to begin. Very drawn to the snowdrops. So this is time of springtime when there's new growth, new opportunities. So it's a fabulous energy here. So an old cycle completing, a new cycle beginning, and you're going to be well on the way to searching for your wish fulfillment, your ninth cup. And connected to the Ten of Pentacles, which is abundance, material prosperity within a family situation, we have the Strength and the Eight of Pentacles. So this is about you strong, being strong, drawing on your inner strength, tackling the beast, tackling the bull here, holding the bull back. The bull would, if you release the horns here, the bull will rush over you. So it's, keeping control, holding back something that is very big and powerful, but you've got the strength, as Hercules has here. You have the inner strength to tackle this and to deal with this. So it's about being strong as you work on and create and develop something for yourself and for those around you, for the family. You're working hard, you're developing, you're becoming skilled at whatever this is. It's something different for all of you Pisces, but you're coming more skilled. You're honing in your skills and abilities here. Practice makes perfect. So you're standing firm, you're standing your ground. I get from something that's quite powerful here, I feel. But the benefits are going to be for yourself and the family. Now, having said all that, we've also got the Five of Pentacles. Now, this is when you maybe feel, this is feeling out in the cold, feeling a little bit dejected and out on a limb on your own. And that may be an energy that you have for a little while, even though, you know, there's lots of positive, productive energies here, messages on the table. But you can see the man here taking shelter underneath the toadstool from the storm. But he's got all this money here, so he has plenty, but that's not how he feels. He feels on his own. And that's perhaps how you're going to feel for a while. And that's because this is a time of change. It's a time of change and transformation. You know, old cycles ending, new cycles beginning. It's always a little bit of an uncomfortable time. You know, as you're moving on in some way, in search of your wish fulfillment, you know, things in the past that had meaning for you, they don't do it for you any longer, or they're not going to. Things are changing, all right, and you sort of either emotionally, psychologically, mentally, or physically, or a combination of all of those energies, moving on, but looking for your ninth cup. And you're taking all these options with you. But the butterfly, it's a symbol of transformation, Pisces. But you can have lots of options and choices that you'll be taking with you. All right. As the old cycle completes. And, you know, you're going to be working hard, honing in your skills, and being strong to bring in this abundance for the family situation. It's just that's perhaps how you're going to be feeling for a little while, but it won't last, Pisces. It won't last, because you know you are going to manifest what it is you want for this new creative endeavor. You're going to know how to do this, Pisces. And you're going to take control. You're going to be strong. But it's important to get the facts, have the knowledge, get the understanding. So we have got two different streams going on here. And it's one to do with the relationship and repair and healing happening within a relationship. But there's something else happening also. And I feel it's to do with a creative endeavour, something more productive going forward. Okay. Just going to get two final messages for you, Pisces. Remember, this reading won't be for everybody, but it certainly will be for somebody, I feel, or for a few of you. So, two final messages for Pisces, please, to complete this reading. Two final messages for Pisces. Alright, Pisces, here we go. We've got desert passage. Trust that there's a divine plan. And we have wandering path. Enjoy the journey. So, I think as we saw with the Five of Pentacles energy, this journey is not always going to be straightforward. It's not always going to be easy. But trust that there is a divine plan here. You know, the direction you're being guided in, the direction you're taking. Yes, there's going to be twists and turns, uphill and down dale. But you're going to learn such a lot from that. And it's all part of your life journey, your soul journey, Pisces. And remember, there is a divine plan in action here for you. Yeah, wandering path. Enjoy the journey. So here we are, They're the map out, the compass, and the journey, the landscape ahead of you. So again, uphill and down dale, twists and turns, you're perhaps not always sure which way you're going or how things are going to end up. But what the universe wants you to do is enjoy this journey. It's not about your destination, it's about the journey, Pisces. All right, enjoy the journey. All right, Pisces, I'm going to leave it there. Whoever this is for, I hope you've enjoyed the reading. If anybody would like a personal reading, the information of how to get in touch with me is below the video. But good luck going forward. And until next time, bye-bye for now.